Hi, it's Alex here. I'm in my Hollywood mansion. It's made out of pure golden netherrack with a little stone thrown in there. It's not finished yet, but I've got it in this great space here. I want to talk to you about Rizzoli and Isles tonight while I show you around. Now look, on this one side we have two biomes for this house. It sits on the jungle biome. See, I've even got squid in my lake down there. Very cool. And on the other side here, we are in the desert. You can hear me sort of crunch along here. And I want to tell you because they're on tonight, as a matter of fact, in just a few minutes. They star Sasha Alexander and Angie Harmon, the talented Angie Harmon. Been a fan of hers for years. She was on Law and Order. Who wouldn't be? I mean, the woman's drop-dead gorgeous. She's married to a football star for the guys, though he's retired at this point, Jason Sehorn. And great family, completely different than her character. Well, the family part's the same. Jane's got a very strong family too. They're Italian immigrants, cop. She comes from a cop family. He's got a brother that's a cop, a brother that's a con. Her father's a retired cop. Oh, by the way, it's so exciting. Her father is played by Chaz Palminteri. He's almost not on very often. I was going to say never. He was almost never on, but he's been on a couple of times. Chaz Palminteri. And her mother is played by Lorraine Bracco, you know, from The Sopranos. Oh, my God. Exciting cast. Now, they're separated in the show. Frank and Angela Rizzoli are separated. And Angela is living with Maura Isles, Jane's best friend, who happens to be the coroner. She's the medical examiner for Boston, and they solve crimes together, her and Jane. But Angela's living in Maura's guest house, I guess is what it is. Here we are. So all three of them spend a lot of time together. The show's great. It's on TNT on Tuesday nights. It's got a great cast of characters. Now, there's a quirky thing about Sasha Alexander. Her mother-in-law is Sophia Loren, the famous actress from the 60s and 70s. Gorgeous, elegant woman, still to this day gorgeous and elegant. So Sophia Loren's son is Sasha's husband in real life. Now, on the show, Mara's rather quirky. She's a little anal retentive, very brilliant, has a pet tortoise named Bass, and her father, I just fell off there. Did you see that? Her father is Paddy Doyle, the famous Irish mobster in the show. And her mother was going to college when they had an affair or a relationship, I guess. And when Maura was born, Paddy told her that Maura died. And so he got her a headstone and everything, put it on the grave. Of course, her mother was heartbroken, and he adopted Maura out to regular people. Now, Sharon Lawrence plays her biological mother in the show. Great actress in her own right. Television actress, been around for eons. Has been in everything from Curb Your Enthusiasm to Drop Dead Diva just recently. So she's got a lot of experience. Great actress. Like I said, she plays Maura's mother in the show. There we are. And there we go. Let's take a look here. Jane is rather quirky in her own right. She's a tomboy. She wears nothing but these low-cut men's pants with tucked-in shirts. Beautiful woman. She's got a serial killer that's been stalking her this entire time. Charles Hoyt is famous in Boston and not caught yet, and periodically shows up. Like a couple of weeks ago I was watching, and Jane comes home from work and is settled into her sofa with her little dog, and all of a sudden somebody's stroking her cheek while she sleeps. Creepy. He's giving Jane PTSD. Hate him. Another thing that's going on right now is Jane's partner in the show has died recently. His name is Lee Thompson Young. Nice man, good actor, and I say rest in peace. So they haven't worked it into the show, but it's pretty recent. It's really sad, to be honest with you. Now, also tonight is Dance Moms. I'm switching it because they're both on. And the thing that I love about TNT and USA and Lifetime is they run the shows more than once. So if you miss them, you can go to the gym, come back, and watch it again. And so I'm here talking to you when they're already taking place, and I'm going to watch them here in a minute. So watch TNT with Sasha Alexander as Mora Isles. Mora the Bora, they called her in high school because she's a little quirky. You know what she reminds me of? If you've ever watched The Bridge, it's a new show. They have a character in there that has autism or something, and she doesn't register empathy very easily. She's Asperger's, that's what it is. She's got Asperger's. And sometimes Mora reminds me of that because Mora is so brilliant. She doesn't always catch the subtleties of things, and she'll go, what did I say, when people are like, oh my gosh, Mara. So anyway, so stay tuned. It's on tonight. You'll be able to watch it all week. Like I said, they replay them on those channels. I love it. And Dance Moms with Abby Lee, and that's my mansion so far. It's not finished, as you can tell, but I'm here either in the jungle or in the desert. Anyway, that's it for me. This is Alex, and I want to say have a good night.